Students on a snow day streak here. There are district-wide closures in El Dorado, Nevada, Amador, and Placer counties this morning. We have a list of the specific schools up on our homepage right now. That's abc10.com. So let's go to meteorologist Rob Carlmark. Rob, any idea how much longer kids could be out of school?
It may take a while because there's a whole number of reasons why school is closed due to weather. It might be icy roads in some cases. It might be too much snow. It might be power outages. And we have all three of those happening at the same time. Different levels depending on location, but it's just kind of a rough situation. And then if the kids are out of school, you're likely at home, but a lot of people are just having a very tough time getting around the lower foothills with the weather that we've had. I do have some good news. Even though it's cold this morning, it's not as cold as we were thinking yesterday. So we're avoiding a lot of hard freezing conditions, which is busted pipes and killing crops like the almond bloom. I think we're okay in that regard, at least for most of us. It's going to be a great afternoon with less wind, and then we're looking forward to a dry day. This is important. We've got dry conditions today and tomorrow, and then on the weekend, we're going back to a stormy pattern. That little breath of wind is enough to keep us out of the really freezing raw temperatures, but how you feel, there's definitely a wind chill effect with temperatures making it feel with the wind combination like it's in the upper 20s. But the good news is that the wind drops in the afternoon, and it's going to feel much better. The wind also keeping the fog away. Jordan, yesterday, later on in the morning, we had a major traffic problem along downtown Sacramento. Are things looking better today?
Yeah, around the Sacramento area, things are actually looking really, really nice this morning. A quiet traffic morning, people taking advantage of the dry conditions, and the sun is starting to come up as well. So all is well here for your Thursday. Highway 50 at 4th Street, you can see it's busy out there on the roads, but there's no delays out there. So that's the big thing this morning. On 85, 99, 50, all across the board, things are looking really nice for the most part. Not even seeing some of that typical traffic stack up that we see just before the causeway or even in toward downtown Sacramento northbound on 99. So pretty clear for the most part. The one thing, though, that we're watching, this is in Suisun City, State Route 12 and Denverton Road. We're seeing a crash from about an hour ago continuing to cause delays this morning. And then, of course, Tracy Triangle, seeing those delays already. Westbound 205 Mountain House Parkway, this just added on to the delays we were already seeing. So really slow-moving traffic through that area if you're headed toward the Bay Area via 580 this morning.
Jordan, thank you. Let's go up high. Let's go up to the High Sierra. This is Truckee, where they've done a really good job lately keeping those roads clear. But, of course, they're definitely experienced in that. They've been getting 2 feet of snow per day when it was really coming down earlier this week. One of the areas included an emergency declaration by Governor Newsom. All this comes as the weather has calmed down after those blizzard conditions. There's the 76 station, and you can see a great job that they plowed, but the roof of the gas station showing how much snow has come down in the last couple of days. They're so experienced there. They know exactly how much to plow, where to put it, just so you can get a car or two through there. Yeah. And that's certainly in evidence there at the 76 station. This, of course, is live in Truckee. So in all, some 13 counties are included in the governor's proclamation.
And that includes Nevada County and Truckee. It comes as tens of thousands of customers are without power this morning. ABC 10's Bridget Biorlo joining us from Forest Hill this morning. So, Bridget, the governor just activated the State Operations Center as residents where you are still trying to dig out.
And Bria, the cleanup has just begun here in Forest Hill, where there is several feet of snow literally everywhere you look. We are on a side road leading into town, and as you can see, it is snow covered. The fresh powder piled high on the side of this road, at least 2 feet has accumulated where we're standing. It's also pretty rock solid, icy conditions as well. And all of this weight, the weight of the snow, is causing parts of buildings to physically crumble. I want to show you a church that saw its roof collapse. Take a look at these live images. That is a roof. You see a lot of wood on the side of it, debris flowing. A very serious cleanup effort is on the way for this church. Thankfully, no one was here at the time and no one is injured, but it comes just one day after an 80-year-old woman was killed when her snow-covered balcony not far from here caved in. So it's a very, very serious situation, a snowstorm that's now turned deadly. And this is just one of many neighborhoods struggling to clean up the damage as well as keep the lights on. PG&E crews have been out here in droves trying to restore power to affected areas, but it's certainly been a challenge. Several neighborhoods still without power this morning. So let's take a live look at a map showing the current outages. As you can see, there are nearly 2,800 people out without power in Amador County, close to 14,000 in Nevada County. Those are the two counties in our area that has made the list for Governor Newsom's emergency declaration following this major snowstorm. But then other counties in our area not making the list. El Dorado County, they're seeing nearly 11,000 people without power this morning. And then when we are in Placer County, just over 4,000 people are in the dark. So coming out live once again in Forest Hill, you can see just how much snow there is to clean up. There is a truck you're looking at here that is not getting out anytime soon. You can't even see the wheels of this truck. And these roads, I mean, plows can't even get to them fast enough because they are being inundated with calls. There's a news crew near us that got stuck that we're helping clear out right now because the roads are just not even passable. And this is a side road leading to a church, businesses, fairly heavily traveled roads we were talking about. And this part of town, as you remember last summer, got hit hard by the mosquito fire. So they're used to severe weather, but neighbors say nothing quite like this. Bria, Walt.
And just another instance of them having to clean up from the damage. Bridget, thank you.